Hey, boys and girls, this is Old Man Yells at Cloud again. Once again, not realizing that my streaming had stopped some time ago, so I'm just going to let this run. See what happens. If you're watching and you feel like asking questions, you can try the chat thing, but I don't see the chat thing that often, so you're probably better off just leaving a comment. So I built, in the course of the book building thing I was doing, I deleted this entire shelf and went and grabbed it from the original, from the earlier version of this and just ported it back in. So that's all set. Now I'm setting up these banker boxes, and I'm doing it on these arrays. Oh, but they're all linked. Oh, so dumb. All right, so we got to do this. So I deleted off the tops of these boxes so that I could have this other little top over here. But this guy is linked to all the rest of them. So I know a way, or I don't know a way. I know that it is possible to unlink them. To unlink a copy, select the object. All right. So I have selected the object. Object. Relations. Nice. Make single user, it says. Okay. Object and data. Okay. So now box with lid could be its own thing. Let's find out. They still have lids. Cool. All right. That's what I wanted. I like that this box has some thickness. That's kind of cool. This should be separate now. Yep. All right. I'm going to try local. And then grab X. Okay, there we go. This needs to be slightly, very slightly longer. Oh, shoot. Off you go. There we go. Just a little cheat there. Anyway, what I was trying to say earlier, before I realized that the stream had cut off, is that with graphic novels, you can do whatever you want. Like there's no budget. There's no anything. Like you don't need to do anything but whatever you want, right? I don't think I need this array. Oh, fuck, of course I do. Can I apply it? So that's what I like about them, and you don't have to be okay, good. That might not be the... Oh, I feel like it is, though. Oh, it's got its own thing. Okay. thing is, or what this thing is. Oh well. Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to be nearly as detailed as I'm being, right? Like, you could just, depending on how much you're drawing, or how much you're tracing, so to speak. Whichever one you're doing. Like, I don't get on people's asses for tracing over the top of stuff or whatever. People do it all the time, or use photographs for reference or whatever. It's just all part of it, right? And it may be like, I'm not even sure what the final art is going to look on this yet, right? So once I get all these lighting effects and stuff in that I want to do, it's possible that maybe I'll just be drawing the figures inside rendered backgrounds. Maybe I'll figure out how to do comic rendering. I know such a thing is possible with materials, and I think there's even a setting kind of for it now. And maybe I'll do that, just to say. So what I need to do, I need to put something in this box. And they technically could be folders, but I think that's too complicated, honestly. It needs to have something in it. Actually, you know what? It doesn't, because I can draw something in it. So for right now, I'm just going to leave it blank. All right. So there are a million different cardboard boxes that I had downloaded. So let's see. All FBXs. Nice. See if Blinkit has one. It does. Okay. So I got some trashed up ones, which is kind of cool. And I got some nice ones. Oh, that's where I got this trolley from, I bet. Trolley from boxes. 1x1 box. Box packaging. Oh, I wonder. Do I have. These are all FBXs. Poster. Interesting. I wonder if I grabbed that. Let's try it. Copy. There we go. Okay, there we go. Nice. Whoa, hold the fort here. There we go. File organization. Okay, let's grab that. Let's come over here. Oh, rigged box model. There it is. Let's put that right there. Let's do this. Okay. Pose mode. Yeah, let's go. Where are my controls? All right. Rotate. See? Hit X. Yeah. Oh, that doesn't look good. Does not look good at all. Let's do this then. Let's hold off on the old rigged one, because I don't have the patience tonight to deal with it. There's some normal size, and then we need some bigger sized. Size. Got to slow down all of a sudden. It's telling me it's time to go to bed. Come on. This is like downloading a game on Steam. I wonder if you can do 2 at a time. The other one didn't seem like it was that big, but maybe it was. Oh, are you going to put this in the fucking desk folder? I somehow hit. Don't recommend this. Don't do this at home. It's only 5 megs. This is not that big of a box, dude. What is going on here? Is 5 megs huge? I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm making the trolley thing. That was way too much work. Let's see how it looks. It looks okay. Ooh. But yeah, let's get rid of this one. Very good. Accidentally delete anything else like the bookshelf again? Alright, so let's just leave that. Let's get this model. Let's copy. Let's throw this down. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so now trolley with boxes. So the first thing we do is we get rid of the trolley. Off you go. Then those 2 boxes off you go. Change this to trolley boxes. And now we have 3 separate sized boxes. That we can do whatever with. Alright, now I'm feeling good about stuff here. So let's grab this guy. Grab Shift C. Throw it over in here. Let's rotate it. Boom. Let's put an array on it. Smooth, really? Okay. That's fair. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Where'd you go, mouse pointer? There you go. Alright, right in there. And we still have our little parented doodad there, which I will destroy. I don't like all these little crosses around everywhere. Nope. Let's keep that one. Alright. So now we got those two. Kind of leave these ones kind of over here anyway. I'm still working on local too, aren't I? Guys are probably screaming at me. Oh, fuck. There we go. And then let's do that. Time to save. Okay, I'm going to take a last look at this other one here. What a mess. All right, there are obviously some bigger boxes. All the pill bottles and stuff there too. Oh, there's boxes up there, that's right. This is actually fairly close. Like if I was to get rid of all the stuff here, it's not bad. Oh, and I have to do all the DVDs. Oh, and that did have boxes on it. That's cool. The fuck? Oh, yeah, this random cardboard box. So I could do... close this down here. I can grab some of this stuff just straight up. Oh, that's right. I think I built some boxes originally. Oh, that's a DVD on top of the box. Okay, that makes sense. I built some like 1x1 boxes, and various boxes, probably used them, saved them as like assets somewhere. I actually kind of like this one here. It's got some stuff in it. So let's see if I can... Is that that book? Flap. A whole bunch of books. Nice. I don't know why I did all those books. I just need to do like an array of those books. Okay, so let's do this. Let's copy. Because I really like that touch, actually. It informs, right? You want things that inform the viewer. A piece of information. That you don't have to explain. In fact, let's put it in this seat here. Actually, do I want it in the seat, or do I just want it like on top of something? I think I want it here. I want to make it more prominent that it's been. I almost exactly did that. That's pretty good. Okay, so now what we're going to do is simplify all of this unseen nonsense. So we turn that off, we turn that off. Oh, I didn't do too many of them, but there's still a lot. Like how? Okay, so let's turn these three off. 4. Good. Okay. And then let's do an array. Let's go. See what they look like in the light. Pretty good, other than the lack of, cover. That's all neither here nor there. Okay, so now duplicate, grab, so there's obviously in soundtracks there's themes, and that's what most people gravitate towards, the Indiana Jones theme or Star Wars theme or whatever it is. I get really into specific tracks of music, right? So there is a track in Jaws called Man versus Beast, or Man, I think it's called Man versus Beast. It's basically when they're chasing him and all the barrels are attached to him. And it's just a singular, awesome piece of music. And so I have a list somewhere of hey, for example, that's the example, So I can say hey, the Indiana Jones theme is really good, and there's certain themes that John Williams does really well, but Black Sunday, which is a movie very few people have seen or heard of, is probably one of my it's not probably, it is one of my favorite soundtracks of his, but it's because of all of it, not just the not just the theme of the thing or whatever. Anyway, so in that spirit, I'm listening to the Alien soundtrack right now, and the track where Lambert and Parker are killed, spoiler alert, is probably my favorite track in that soundtrack. I might just leave some of the rest of these. I guess I could do... I'm not even sure if this is saving me memory. I assume it is. But man, it's probably not saving me enough that it matters that much, but I guess maybe I just like working on it. Oh, fuck. One click too many. haven't done that in a long time with the sideways mouse scrolly wheel. Alright, so so we're going to leave that one. We're going to leave that one. Delete these two. Hello, Moneypenny. Meow. Moneypenny coming in to check out the new digs. Meow. What you doing, kitty? Plenty more. You got way more room to dick around under there now. Okay. So now that became a lot simpler than what it was. And adds a lot of value. To the scene. I definitely still have my light sources here, here, and here. Oh, did it just die again? Or did I bump my microphone? Anyway, I have a friend who's a cinematographer, and I'm going to ask him some advice. Realsy cinematographer. I'm playing with the idea of this lamp, which at some point headlights come through, right? So that's what these... That's what that bright spotlight is. So that's kind of what it looks like normally. But I may take this floor lamp. Oh, excuse me. And move it over here. Oh, let's do this. Have to probably be somewhere right in here. Add somewhat of a backlight on these guys. Lights up that corner a bit, although we lose this corner again, right? So am I going to have 4 lights in there? I don't know. But, this living room was very loosely based on my parents' house. We were originally going to film this there. They have a door that comes in here, and then I don't have quite this. There is a little closet-y kind of thing back here. And then there's a hallway, or no, it opens into a bathroom and like the laundry room, I think. And their window isn't quite this fanciful, but they do have the half window there. But COVID got in the way of all the filming stuff, so that was the end of that. And then, further unfortunately, my mom passed away in October. So, while my dad would still be just fine with it, I'm like, I'll just do the graphic novel, and if I ever did the actual short film, I could probably go up there, but we were also going to kind of no budget it, and I feel like with the lights, the whole thing is really about the lights and all that, me wanting to do that, and so that that may require a little bit of a budget. Oh, excuse me. I was gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one thing here. I have these lights turned down pretty low. Yeah, they're like a 10. Let's see. Light, power, blender. I would hope that there's so it does say watts. Interesting. So if I was to do like a 70-watt bulb, times 1. Huh. All right, so then let's take, that's the table lamp, right? Okay. So let's take the library lamp. Let's do like a 100-watt bulb. That's a lot. Let's take the edge off that a little bit. And then the floor lamp. Let's do the 150. And normal exposure. So that makes things a little lighter in here. At least in that area. What we're getting down to is covering. Let's take a look here. Gotta cover this table in pills. Got water bottles to do. Need a little bit more medical equipment. There's an IV, couple IV hangers. I thought I had. Not sure where the scale came from, honestly. I thought like I had a heart monitoring machine. I don't see it though. I wonder if I removed it. Yeah, there was some sort of heart. I think it was getting in the way of something. So this whole IV and then IV with bag. Where's the bag? I see no bag. So yeah, that's I am offline. Nice. So I haven't been streaming this whole time? Is that what's going on? Doggies every night. Very, very poorly behaved dogs. Which means what you really have is a very poorly trained owner of a dog. Where are these from, I wonder? Oh, interesting. All my boxes. Where did that IV come from? There it is. Oh, floor lamp. Makes perfect sense. Cecilia side. There we go. And then let's go ahead and do this. Oh, of course. Cool. Okay, I think we're going to call it good. All right. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Hopefully you saw something. Again, I never know if streaming is working or not. So if you want to hang out more in the future and kind of be notified, then obviously subscribe to the channel and ring the little bell and all the stuff you're supposed to do, and it'll kind of let you know when I'm getting ready to set up. Maybe at some point that I just start recording things and just posting and all the rest of that, which I do with other projects. But this one is just like, oh, I feel like working on this tonight, so I'm going to stream it. We'll see. So anyway.